I'm here today. I'm going to show you how I rig 4-1 tubes for river fishing here in western Pennsylvania. What we have here, we have a swim jig hook, 3/0, weighted with a 1/16 ounce weight. We have a sickle hook with an 1/8 ounce weight, 3/0, and then we also have, this is just to show you don't have to use the sickle hook if you don't want to spend as much money. Sickle hooks are a little more expensive, not too much, but this is also a 3/0 hook with a 1/8 ounce jig head on it. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to smash all the barbs down on the hooks. I do this with everything. Barbless is the way to go. You save the fish and yourself from getting hooked in the hand or wherever you're going to get hooked. If you do get hooked, you can just pull it right out with minimal effort and minimal pain. Alright, let's get back to the rigging now. I'll show you how to rig the sickle hook first. I like to take the tube, bend the extensions down, take the hook, slide it in. Make sure all your extensions are out, because sometimes the hook will grab it and pull a few in, and then you have to take it back out, and it'll just save you more time just to do it that way. So what you do is you push the jig head completely to the front of the tube. Make sure it's completely to the front of the tube. With the sickle hook, it'll give a little bend in the tube along the shaft of it. So once you get it pushed completely to the front of the tube, just push your finger right there and it'll come right through. That's the first, and this is the one that I use the most on the river. This is the rig that I use the most. You get a lot of snags this way, but to me it just seems to be a more natural presentation, and it just seems to work better. The second rig is with the swim jig hook. That's a 3/0 with a 1/16 ounce weighted hook. Make sure that barb is smashed down good. Now this hook, what you do is you take the end of the tube, take the end of the hook here, just push it right through the tube. With the 4-1 tubes, they're so durable that you can do it with these. I've experimented and used tons of different kinds of tubes, and by far the 4-1 tube is definitely the best for this type of rigging. I mean, it's not even close how durable these tubes are. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tube, bend it in half like this. Then you go to the edge, right where the extensions start from the tube, and just push the hook right through both walls of the tube, like that. And once that's done, you push the tube up like this, and just ever so lightly hook it into the tube. Barely. Now this setup, I like to use when the other setup, this one here that I showed you before, is just snagging on every cast or every other cast, and it's just hard to use because it's just snag and you don't want to get frustrated. This can be thrown around wood. This can be thrown in those heavy rocks. The major disadvantage of this rig is hookups. Sometimes you'll miss some fish, but you still catch your fair share. You can go up in weight to an 1/8 or even a quarter. A quarter is a little bit heavy in the river unless it's really flowing heavy, and you know it's a little bit high or you're in faster water. The 1/16 is ideal for slower, presentation, and it'll fall pretty well. But one other thing I wanted to show you with the sickle hook, you can see the bend, how it bends up the hook. Now, if I just use the regular one, the regular hook with the 1/8 ounce, it doesn't bend as much. I mean, there's still a little bit of a bend in there, but not quite as much. That's why one of the reasons why I do like the sickle hook. For when it lays down, it can lay like this. Now this is the regular one, and you can see there's a little slight bit of a rise there when it lays. But I'll show you with the sickle hook the difference. And the difference is that. I mean, it's not that much, but I think it matters, and that's why I use the sickle hook a lot. That's how I rig my 4-1 tubes for the river. Thank you.